In 2005, Hurricane Katrina hit New Orleans and is considered to be one of 5 destructive hurricanes of the U.S. history. About 1,833 people died, making it the deadliest hurricane since 1928's Okeechobee hurricane. Hurricane Katrina was a Category 5 hurricane that was up to 175-mile-per-hour winds.
Hurricane Katrina was the third strongest hurricane to make landfall on America in 100 years. It hit Louisiana on the 28th of August 2005 with the power of a nuclear explosion. With 125-mile-per-hour winds, she caused widespread devastation. 80% of New Orleans is several feet below sea level. It's surrounded by water on all sides. Hurricanes bring rising sea levels, making the city extremely vulnerable to flooding. The city's sole protection is a series of flood barriers known as levees. Aware that the hurricane was closing in on New Orleans, a state of emergency was declared and all residents asked to leave the city. But many had no means to get out. They were directed to the makeshift relief center in the Superdome football stadium. Here they spent the night sheltering from the storm. On the morning of Monday, August the 29th, the city seemed to have survived the worst of the storm.
The property damage was around $108 billion. About $48.7 billion was lost in insured losses. Economically, Katrina damaged about 30 oil platforms and closed 9 refineries. The close of the oil production was around 24% of the annual production of Louisiana. The total loss to the forestry industry from Katrina was about $5 billion. This overall led to thousands of people being unemployed, and the total economic impact of the hurricane was to be around $150 billion. Moreover, this hurricane spread people throughout the whole entire U.S. from the Gulf Coast. Many people landed and went to Texas, Alabama, and Chicago. 6 months after the storm, 200,000 people were living in New Orleans, which is about half of the population before the storm. In July of 2006, Louisiana declined in population of 4.8%. After the hurricane, labor and wages decreased dramatically. In July of 2005, about 10,000 people applied for unemployment services, and the payment of the metropolitan firms declined to about 13% between July 2005 and July 2007.